Warning. This channel is for adults only.
Warning.
I do not condone any illegal activities.
Warning.
And everything I record is for educational purposes only.
Warning.
With that said,
I'm gonna teach you how to grow some weed.
we're back again. This is tent number 2, and it's just a live update. But here's the one that a lot of people like. And it has small little dense buds. The problem is they're small and compact. So if you put this side by side with a plant like that one over there, this bud is way fatter. So right now, I personally am leaning more towards that one back there. And I'll have a follow-up video where I have them side by side. I don't feel like rearranging everything right now, but there's another one. This one is really nice too. Love the purpling. That one back there, I'm eliminating off the bat and saying I can't do that. I don't like buds that are hairy, and when it comes to trimming, if you watch any of my other videos, you know that is one thing that I do not do. Now this one here, it's so interesting to see how the colors develop, because now it seems like it's a shade of green where it has nitrogen toxicity. And this late into bloom, I don't like that shade of green. I want a green that's like that, like a lemony, limey yellow, because that's just gonna give you a super grassy burn. So moving forward, this one's gonna get all the nitrogen that it takes in completely stripped for right now. I mean, in veg it's good, but it's terrible. So yeah, and that's another thing. Like, if you're a grower, you know what it means to be this green. A lot of these people that are growing online, they have buds that are ready to harvest that's this shade of green. Like, honestly, as a smoker, it does not contribute any value to have leaves this green. It's actually bad. So if you see somebody that's growing that have plants this green at harvest, they don't know what they're doing. Over here, we have our other runner-up that I liked, but unfortunately nobody voted for this. But as the time went by, this actually went down in my ranks as well, because the level of frost compared to my other plants is definitely lower. Alright, now that one right there, it's the right shade of green right now. It's got the right amount of frost, and yeah. Okay, this one, very similar to the first one. I'll give you a hint, it's related, so that's why it has the small compact buds. Again, it's small, but the coloring, the pistils, the frost level, everything is up to par with the best, except that it's small yields. This was one of my favorites early on, but it completely went down the drain because of how weak the stems are. You could see I reinforced it with some twist ties, and despite all of that, it's still toppling over. I mean, the buds are nice, but for me to have to deal with all of this LSTing and this headache, I mean, it's definitely a plant you want to grow with a trellis. It's not worth it for me. So there you have it. Those are the 8 strains right now. Later on, I'll have better footage. All right, these are all grown with general hydroponic nutrients. I have my feed chart that I tweaked based on this grow. That's available on hwgrow.com. Lights are Spider Farmer SF2000, I don't know. But that's my setup.
I'm gonna teach you how to grow some weed.